tricks Matt into thinking that Tai has been a better big brother to TK than he has, and if he wants to become a stronger person capable of protecting his brother, he has to beat Tai himself. Gabumon, being a meek and loyal sort, tells Matt that that's not true, but because this is so important to him, he'll go along with whatever decision Matt reaches. Matt is desperate to be self-sufficient and looked up to once again, so he makes the wrong decision. After his fight is interrupted by a digi-god-like entity that speaks through Kari and tells them the history of the digital world and why they were chosen to be digi-destined. Yeah, I know, this whole sequence was pretty oddly placed. But the group tries to remind Matt that he was chosen to bear the crest of friendship and therefore shouldn't be fighting Tai. But this just confuses him more, so as I mentioned before, he wanders away and the entire group splits up. In a serendipitous little bit of irony, he later runs into a greatly weakened Puppetmon, I'll save who weakened him as a surprise for later, and finishes him off, equaling Tai's current score of beaten Dark Masters. But then he continues to mope further into the woods. We don't revisit him and Gabumon until episode 51, where Matt sits down in a magic cave in the middle of the lake somewhere and tells all.
Tai might be real bossy and hard-headed sometimes, but he never treated TK like a child, which is how I've always treated him. But I'm the one who's childish.
Matt, stop putting yourself down. Sure, you have some teenage angst, but you've been a great brother to TK.
I used to think Tai never thought about anyone but himself, but that actually describes me a lot better.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt! I think you'd better take a look at this!
Matt decides now that he can't be a mature big brother or a reliable friend, and that all the group really needs is Tai, maybe it would be best for him to just be alone, and tells Gabumon to just leave him for good. Gabumon notices that the gloomier Matt gets, the more this weird black cloud engulfs him, so he snaps Matt out of it and tells him he's choosing to forget how much he means to other people, he's just being emo in short, and how much they need him back.
I've never let anyone get close to me before.
Curiously enough, it's not the team, or even his brother, but his parents that Matt suddenly thinks back to, realizing that they loved him even though they split up. Some wounds run deep, I guess, but that was the root of the entire problem. Thanks to the magical Cave Ex Machina, Matt gets to watch all the darkness in his heart literally float up and disintegrate into sparklies. And the cave does as well, revealing Joe wandering around on the island looking for Matt the whole time, telling him he also found his treasured harmonica left by the lakeshore. Duh. Matt is then able to use his awesome friendship powers to rescue Sora, who also went looking for him and fell into a cave of gloom, and then reunite with Tai, apologizing for his actions and finally becoming the big brother TK can look up to, which is really the only thing that saves their butts from Piedmon in the following episode. I'd like to think that evens the score for Dark Masters defeated by the boys, even if it was indirect for Matt being a keychain at that time. Yeah, Digimon is weird.